We're going to make white sweet potato with mango, ginger, honey, raisins, and pignoli nuts. And first we're going to steam the diced pieces of white sweet potato. And after they're steamed and just a drop firm, then we're going to put them into a skillet with no fat. Cut up the mango, put the honey, let the honey glaze onto the potato. Add the toasted pignoli nuts and the raisins, and you should have a lovely little side dish there. Well, I cut the sweet potatoes in nice chunks, and they are very hard. So make sure you have a sharp knife. And then we're going to put them right into my steamer. Steam them. And then go to the next step. Meanwhile, I'm going to cut up the ginger. And just get everything ready. It's going to be kind of simple. Cut up the mango. And that's the 2 sweet potatoes. And I put them in water as soon as I cut them because they darken very quickly, so you have to be careful. So that takes care of that part. Well, while that's cooking, I'm going to toast the pignoli nuts. Now, I don't want to use any oil, so we're just going to have a moderate flame under that, and be careful. And they'll get toasted. And then towards the end, I'm going to put in the 1 tablespoon of minced up fresh ginger right into that. So after I took a second look at the amount of potatoes, that skillet wasn't going to work out, because what I'm going to really do, I'm going to toast the pignoli nuts here, add the ginger, put the potatoes, the honey, and toss everything together, so the flavor of the ginger is going to be in the skillet, and that's where I want it. So now I'll go about cutting up the mango, and that's good enough. A light toasting is just fine. I shut off the flame, put the ginger in there. It doesn't take much to get the flavor out of that ginger. Put the honey I'm going to say that this is about, that's 1 tablespoon, that's 2 tablespoons, and that smells good. And in there, I'm going to put the raisins also. And we need this a little bit sweet for the simple reason that the white sweet potatoes have a nice flavor, but they're nowhere near as sweet as the orange flesh looking, if that's the color you want to call it, sweet potatoes. And the 1/4 cup of raisins. I'm using the golden ones. You can use whatever flavor you want. I just happen to like these. I think they look better than the black raisins. And now I have this on a low flame, and just a little simmer there, and that ginger is cooked. Smells good. You could put some more stuff in here, you know, but I think this is going to work well with the potatoes. The only thing it needs more of is honey, because that's not going to coat the potatoes enough. So we're looking at almost a quarter of a cup. And we're going to sprinkle a little salt in here later. And I'm going to put a few drops of hot sauce, not pepper. I feel that'll work out better. And now we'll check the sweet potatoes. Even though the sweet potatoes are rock hard, these white sweet potatoes, look at this. This has only been in here, I've been playing around with that skillet with the nuts and everything. And while this is cooking, how long did that take? Maybe 10 minutes? 12 minutes at the most? And we don't want to make mash, so when they're just ready, which is now, then we're going to add them to that. I'm going to put the hot sauce right in the skillet for the simple reason it'll blend easier than if I do it after the potatoes are added. So, you know, you add what you want, and that's the amount I'm putting in there. That should just give everything a nice little bite. Now we'll take the sweet potatoes. And gently, not with the spoon, maybe we'll just help it so it doesn't go overboard here, and just toss. And the salt will go now. And as soon as this is coated, then I'll go get the mango. Just the right amount of nuts. Well, you want to put other kind of nuts in there, you can, it doesn't matter. I just chose pignoli nuts. I think they taste good with this. Almonds can go. And we'll taste it for the sweetness, if it's enough honey. You don't want something overly sweet, but you want to know it's there. So it's there. It's not too sweet. I don't like things that are really, the first thing that hits you is like, oh, is it sweet? No, the first thing that hits you on this should be, oh, it's a potato. And I taste the nuts and the raisins and the ginger flavor all working together. That's it. We shut the flame off and we'll go get the mango. And that's, those cubes aren't cheese. That's the mango. Just mix this up a little. And we are done. Now you could put a little chopped parsley on that. Wow, that's enough there. If you're having 4 people over for dinner, as your starch. You could sprinkle a little, which I am right now. What I really like to use on a lot of items like this is allspice. You could put cinnamon, so I'm going to put just a little allspice. That's plenty. That will give it that festive fall flavor. Good for Thanksgiving, Christmas, And during the summer, if you want to put ice cream on it. Oh, that's a joke. Now let's see how that tastes. Mmm. Nice. Good finish. Different looking than what you usually buy, the sweet potato that has that orange flesh. Not as sweet and delicious as a sweet potato, so it needed a little help. That's where the honey came in, the raisins, the nuts, the mango. I hope you enjoy.